Good morning, guys. I'm out here in a little bit different location in Deer Valley, Arizona. It decided to be a rainy day today, and I'm over here at Arizona Luxury Coach doing an inspection for a viewer that asked me to take a look at a 2007 Marathon H3. So I haven't seen it yet, and I don't come out here very often, but it's a good day to come out here. It's beautiful. Now, I will obviously be doing a full coach inspection. They will have an independent chassis inspection being done over here at Arizona Luxury Coach. It's always difficult for me to bring you through the entire inspection process. You know, we'll get on the roof and take a look at it, and hopefully we will be able to take a look at the inside of it once I'm done with the inspection like we normally do. And then they will make the decision if they want to move further ahead with the purchase of this beautiful coach. Oh, I'm just in the lobby.
Oh, there you are.
Sorry.
Okay. It was echoing around. I thought you were on the other side here. So
No.
now we're getting some rain for a change.
Yeah, right?
More than we were supposed to, which is a good thing, you know, when you get into traffic. So
Oh, jeez.
that's it.
This is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
This is it. So it's an '07 Marathon.
07 Marathon?
One owner,
Okay.
garaged. Nice coach.
H3, huh?
So I didn't get the...
It's just 2 slides or 3?
Two.
2. Now, I've worked with Steve, the owner here, a number of times. Very nice guy, and he's offered to let me borrow his ladder, so I don't have to use my telescoping ladder, which he has provided for me right here. It's got all the protective cushioning at the top there. So we'll get this all set up there. And because obviously, like any luxury bus conversion, there's not going to be a ladder on the rear cap for us to go up, which I normally prefer. And we might as well look at the engine, right? It's here. So the powerful Detroit Diesel Series 60. Well, it does not look like it's in bad shape whatsoever. I'll do the important look underneath. Only a little bit of an oil leak. Almost looks like it's coming from that dipstick area. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and get on the roof. Now this is a Prevost H3. It is fiberglass, but it is still going to be a monocoque construction where the fiberglass panels are almost applied to the stainless steel substrate, which is still the fuselage, and so the roof is still going to be the metal roof and incorporated into the structure of the bus, because these are commercial buses first and foremost. All right, let's go ahead and climb up this. So far, that paint looks like it's in really good condition. Huh. I'm not sure I've ever seen it notched out around a slide-out room before like that. It's kind of a strange setup. But I see it over there too. But on this one, looks like we have a nice gutter. I like that gutter all the way around. And unsurprisingly, the top is sunburnt paint with peeling clear coat. So that's not too surprising either. Now, I did talk to Steve already. He said that these two patio awnings have been upgraded to, he's calling it the Batwing style, where the awning goes out and then down. And these sides are just a half awning, so they will extend over the slide outs only. I don't have the remote, so I'll have to do that independently. The TechLink system downstairs has been upgraded to a iPad, but I don't know the code to get into it, so I can't operate it through the iPad yet. Hopefully, maybe by the end of the inspection, I will have the code and be able to do that. Let's go ahead and take a look at this roof in totality. But I am noticing there's 1, 2, 3, 4 AC units, and these have the integrated grills into the shroud. So this tells me that these are not the original ACs. None of them are. So these are 4 newer AC heat pumps. So that's quite the investment somebody's already put in, on top of the awnings over here. And then my understanding is the wind sensors that would have been here before and the wiring for them has been upgraded to a motion detector. So the wind sensors that normally are broken or useless have been integrated into the awning itself. So that's another thing that it's pretty interesting. Now, a Prevost bus is still a little bit like an RV, so the rear cap is a gel coat fiberglass rear cap. this extension of the roof from the original bus rear cap, which would have ended right about there. So Marathon builds this gel coat fiberglass rear cap spoiler and builds it up and applies it to the original Prevost rear cap there. So original Prevost Marathon coach builder. And I don't want to step on the rear cap if I can help it. We'll look at the lights here. Let's see, so see. To me, like that's a little bit of body damage from where the extension got integrated into the rear cap. So it's just the body work that is cracking a little bit there. The lights look good. I'm not seeing any real issues there. This one probably has a pop-out camera. Oh, a light probably for the camera. Those are interesting concepts too. Cap paint looks really good though on the sides, but a little bit of sunburn on top here too, so you can see it right there. So this is going to be where the metal roof integrates into the rear cap, and looks like somebody's touched it up with some Dicor. That's fine, looks like it's pretty fresh. All this yellow stuff is a urethane sealant, or polyurethane, very similar to the ProFlex. It's normally used on a lot of Winnebago roof radiuses, and it will turn yellow, but this is a little bit self-healing, but it's not self-leveling. So this would have been original from Marathon. There's that wind sensor I'm talking about. These always like to break. That's going to be for this box awning on that side. But this is a metal roof. It is a little bit flexy. I wouldn't call it floating, but it does have some give to it. So that is normal. These are, again, the best roofs you can probably get. Let's see the original wiring. Yeah, they ran a lot of wires on top up here. It looks like they didn't bother using a lot of screws, which I do like. They just used some sealant to kind of glue it down, because that's all you really need to do. Extra screw holes are extra holes. So I think this would have been the original wiring for the wind sensor there, so I don't think that's going to be used. And again, a little bit of the body. We're integrating the extension onto the rear cap. A little bit of cracking on that too. Let's go ahead and do our little kick to see if that's loose. It is not. We'll peer over the side here. I really like that. That looks really good. Nothing to even complain about looking over the side here. And since these are newer, the paint's not peeling on this side, so this has just been recently painted. See it right there, all looks very good. And a lot of modern RVs still have the same style. I don't know why they went with steel. Probably would have gone with stainless or aluminum, but I didn't build it. Has been upgraded to a Winegard Traveler, probably from the original one way up there. And this is going to be obviously with that big dish right there, or big reflector. That's definitely for DirecTV. I can even see it there. It looks like the LMB horn covers a little bit damaged. And right here, might as well see if the AC is loose, which it is not. And also, usually if it doesn't, and these have been, so that's good. Come over to this side. That hole right there is how you would access the manual crank to bring the awning in. Normally there should be a little plastic or rubber plug, so give this one just a little nudge. Look good there. And we can see the slide out box that Prevost builds. You can see it has the lock bolts that shoot into there, and you can see the cog or the rack right here. It's on both sides and then underneath of it too. But there's only one motor, and there's usually a PTO that comes up over the top, and all 4 cogs engage with the same one motor. This is not metal. This is not fiberglass. This is a one piece of tempered glass. So be very, very careful not to break that glass. See, sealant looks pretty good there. Somebody's just touched that up. Now the die-core that somebody's used right here will stick to that polyurethane ProFlex sealant, but it would not stick to silicone, so we're okay there. I do like to see that maintenance has been done, and of course there's been a lot of upgrades up here. That AC is not loose. Maybe touch up that bolt head right there with some sealant. Sewer vent has been touched up. Alright, we're over here to a fantastic vent. Like I said, I do like to make sure we check the base all the way around. These bases do like to crack. Otherwise, we look pretty good there. Now this ProFlex, like I said, is not self-leveling, so you do need to tool this, and it's difficult to tool it and make it look good. The yellowing is very, very common. Maybe a little bit of a gap right there too. Alright, we have another sewer vent right here. Not much to see on it. Let's look, oh, a little bit of a gap. Now, remember, a lap sealant, its whole purpose is just a liquid flashing to redirect water. The main seal is actually underneath the flange. The flange seal is the main seal, so we'd like to touch that up just to help keep water away from the flange seal, but I doubt that that's causing any issues. Up here to the second slide-out topper. We can see the second Prevost slide-out room's a lot bigger here. Same rack right there. Same tempered glass sidewalls. If I had to look right here, there's another upgrade that the previous owner, or the owner, has done. It would have been the original Winegard TV antenna, would have been right there. Likely back here for a cradle. So I don't know, this might have been a Braun power TV antenna, but they have taken out the obsolete TV antenna, put on the new Winegard Razor automatic. I like these, low profile. They're not omnidirectional. You can change the direction inside the dome right there. Okay. I'm not sure if this is a dryer vent because I haven't been inside to see where the washer or the laundry is going to be, but I would guess this is a dryer vent. I haven't quite seen this set up on a Marathon for a dryer vent though. You can kind of see the whole roof does flex a little bit. That's going to be normal. Got the third AC right here. Lean up against it. It's not loose. Got all that wiring coming up here. Sometimes it's just easier to run wiring for coax or satellite all the way across the roof than to try to bury it inside the cabinetry down below. So far, we're over halfway done with this roof inspection. It's looking pretty good. A few touch-ups that we need to do, but what I am liking that I'm seeing so far is that there's been a lot of maintenance and upkeep done on this roof. Now, it's not vital to do it, and some people might say I shouldn't be on the slide-out box, but I would like to see or feel if there's any sort of weak spots or obvious damages while I'm looking at it, which I'm not seeing anything. And this cog does not look like it's in bad shape either. I'm not seeing any signs of abnormal wear on it. So that felt pretty good. I didn't see any issues with the slide out room itself. Now the missing hardware here. Sealant looks good. Be curious about what this was originally, because it looks like factory, but it doesn't look like it's ever been used for much. I don't know, it's like a magnetic mount for something. Another wind sensor that's going to be for this box awning slide out topper. Looks like it's also missing its plug right there. Make a note of that. Looks like somebody's just gone through here and retouched up all the issues or the cracking sealant. So I've just pointed out a few other areas. You can feel it kind of like oil canning a little bit. See, I would guess that was probably a CB antenna, so that mast is no longer there. Maybe the original GPS. No, I don't know. The Sirius XM, a new Sirius XM. This one says XM. It's all right. That's probably the original Sirius XM, original GPS, new GPS, and maybe new Sirius XM. I don't know. Now, if you're asking me what was going on right here, I'm not quite sure, because there's a patch on this patch on the roof. I don't know if there used to be a searchlight right about here, but I'd find that doubtful because that would have been in the way of that original satellite dish. It's curious, but I don't see an issue. Here at the 4th AC heat pump. Looks good. This roof does feel very solid. Don't let the oil canning throw you off. Like I said, that's going to be normal because it's only going to be mounted in some key structural areas. I'd walk on the transition right there, but it sure looks like a lot newer. Yeah, sealant. I don't want to walk on new sealant. Give that a little bit of a kick. That wind sensor is gone. The radio antenna is good. So original wind sensor wiring is not being used. It's an odd choice for a battery maintainer. But this is just all it's going to be, is maybe a 10-watt battery maintainer to maintain a fully charged battery, not charge a dead battery. And this looks really good there too. All right, so I'm nearly done with the inspection up here. I'll take a look at the front cap. I will have to walk on it though. Now, I would say that this has definitely been in the sun for part of its life, because you can kind of see checking in the front cap right here. This would be the original Prevo front cap, and this is the build up from Marathon to incorporate that higher roof line from the awnings on both sides, and just to look a lot sleeker. Not much to be done about that. This is a very strong area of the front cap. Original KVH Track Vision satellite dish. It's been obsolete for about 15 years. And I do like how Marathon does their front little front cap grill. Just decorative purposes. A lot of times there'll be a light up Marathon badging right there. The checking on the actual exposed painted area is not that noticeable. Let's see, we got a couple broken. That one's broken, that one's discolored. But the rest of the clearance lights look pretty good. This has a 2-piece windshield on it. And it is gasket set, and the gaskets don't look like they're having an issue. Looks really good. Maybe a little bit more body work cracking. Well, that was it, guys. So this 2007 Marathon at Prevo H3. We just finished up the roof inspection on it. No catastrophic findings on it, mostly cosmetic issues. A little bit of touch up on the sealant. But I think it's safe to say a small fortune was put into this roof already between the 4 ACs and the Girards, the TV antenna, and the satellite dish. Somebody spent a lot of money on this. So like always, guys, I'm going to finish up my inspection on the outside and the inside. Then once I'm done, and if there's time, I guess you'll know immediately because I'll be showing you the inside of it. And if not, there wasn't time. All right, so I'm done with this, and I did actually figure out how to operate the awnings. So let's go ahead and put all the awnings away. Up. I couldn't run these out the whole way on this side, but you can see that cross link right there is definitely the upgraded one where they'll come up and down. I'm only doing an inspection, but I think I have enough time. I'll take you through the outside really quickly, just show you what's going on. At least do my best to kind of show you some things that I thought were kind of cool. This bay of drawers is kind of cool considering I just put a toolbox in on mine, but this is an air-driven slider, so I can go out with it that way. But I dare not go too far because I don't want to hit this coach next door, so I'll just close it back up again. But there's a second slider right here for the complete bay storage. Does the same thing. And of course you can hear the auxiliary air compressor kicked in. All right, so behind that bay is going to be the Kohler 20 kW generator. I would pull it out and show it to you guys. It's in really impeccable condition, including the fan belt right there. But man, that was quite the pain pushing it back in. So I'm going to hold up on that one. Still is the original outside entertainment compartment. Of course, it still does pull out right there. And you can still pivot it around to watch TV from different angles. Water bay compartment right here. Beautiful mechanical bay. This is one of my favorite features on a luxury bus like this, because they put the mechanical systems on display because it's almost a work of art. But this one, you can see, has been upgraded from the expensive 120 volt water pump to two 12 volt water pumps. Makes servicing a lot easier. The house batteries are behind that fender right there. They're from 2019. They're in pretty good shape. Now, this one did come equipped with side view cameras along with a rear view camera. The pass-through storage, this doesn't come out this way, so it only goes out the other way, so it's a little bit more cumbersome, but that does come out the full length the other way. And man, these basement storages are great on an H3. Same thing over here. And here's another mechanical bay right in there. Set of breakers. They even give you a ladder. Huh, they got everything going on in here. Another bay. That's a lot of storage in here. The water bay looks very nice. It's in good condition. I'll even show you this pops down. How nice all of that looks. And this still has the hatch underneath, where it will shoot the sewer hose out. And if you push it in, as long as that cap is on, it'll go back up into its place too. Overall, on the exterior, the paint's in wonderful condition. The only real problems that I saw, but is incredibly common unfortunately on these H3s, is what I would call the belt line molding on the doors here. I have a crack there. Have a crack there. Double crack right there. That might be the ugliest one right here. Complete set. So that is about the biggest issue I found on the exterior. Otherwise, there's no checking in the fiberglass panels there. No delamination was noted. As I just wrapped up the inspection, what I will do, like I said, I will take you guys through very, very quickly. So you'll get the cheap tour, but I hope it's good enough. Even I don't get to see 2007 Marathon H3 bus conversion all that often. And that handle extension makes it a lot easier. And don't they set the stage right from the beginning? Down to the lighted Marathon coach badge. And alright, so if we step on in here, this is going to be a real stone. I don't know. It looks like I see flakes of mica in it, so I'm guessing some sort of a granite. And of course, that was a flip-up storage. Come up here. The first thing I will say is the dealership is still working on the TechLink system right here. They have the screen sent out for repair. So we're working around that. Don't make too many comments about it. They've been incredibly kind over here. I've been trying to stay out of their way, basically. Which is why this needs to be the quick tour. We'll start right here, the drivers and passenger seats. Original leather is in impeccable condition still. That's an air ride seat with heated and massage features to it. Kind of damage I saw is it looks like maybe a little bit of scratch marks on the dash leather right here. And of course that's real leather up here too, because that's what you should expect on a luxury motor coach. A notable feature on an H3 is the extra set of stairs up to the main floor area. I will take my shoes off because this is somebody's beautiful bus and I don't want anybody thinking that I'm not respecting it. Now when I talk about it has been upgraded, so it does have iPad integration into the system right here. So that's an upgrade that was done by Marathon. Now, even though there is a iPad system right here, the Crestron system does still operate, so we're on blinds, so I can raise all the blinds right now in the salon area. Naturally, they're electric, but I do want to show that none of the windows are fogged up. It's always fun to see electric blinds for some reason, but it's also nice to see all the windows aren't fogged up. Now this does have the drop-down TV that comes from above, so if I go back to location, salon, go ahead and do plasma lift and bring that down. Of course, all of this is leather wrapped too, with suede on the ceiling above. Now what I will say I did notice is there might be a little bit of a stain in the ceiling right there above, which of course does correspond with that big cutout stainless steel plate right above and behind the satellite dish on the roof that we already saw. So I don't see any rot or soft spots when I'm touching it, but it is something that I needed to notate to the possible new owner. However, countertop is of course a solid surface Corian countertop with built-in recesses to keep everything in control there. This may not notice it, but there's actually 3 different color bands right there on the edging. And this is of course a high gloss laminate covering on all the drawers and walls, but you can notice the drawer boxes themselves are real solid wood with dovetail construction. And yes, it is carpet in the salon area right here. The carpet is in great condition. It feels very good on my feet. I'm not unhappy with it because you still have a mudroom down there with the stone tiles. You have a desktop work area for the really oversized leather recliner right there. It does have, of course, its own built-in footrest, so you don't have to have a separate ottoman you have to move around. But I didn't notice right here, even though a lot of the accent lighting even though a lot of the original incandescent accent lighting is having some issues in its life, what I didn't notice until I went to look for it is this section pulls out right there. Becomes a little work area just for the recliner. I'm going to be left wondering how many marathons had that feature that I didn't know about. We move into the slide out room itself on the front. There's a very large slide out room that goes from the salon TV all the way back there past the dinette. Now this is again real leather. These armrest bolsters aren't there permanently, but this does turn into a, or jackknife into a, I'd call it a long twin. So it's not a normal short twin, and it's probably a pretty useful bed. Even give you a little bit of storage space right there for whoever might get stuck in the guest bed. All right, now we can raise the front TV from this point too. And of course, that's not the only TV in right here. I did just point out there's a slide out TV that you can watch different things on just in the slide out. All the power bus windows are electric and they all work. More importantly, none of them are hazy or foggy. Back here in the dinette area, same solid surface Corian countertop. It's a built-in dinette booth. Now this does swivel around and it does pull in and out, so you can get in and out a lot easier than you probably think you would. Some people like it when it's faced the other way to look out the window, but this is a little bit more engaging if you have guests over there, so I kind of like it. Down below you do get a lot of drawer space, and we have of course returned to that stone tile, and this is like a metal accent tile in between. Marathon is well known for its high quality, but not for its over-the-top elegant countertops, or opulent I might call it. I like a great big huge single sink personally, and that works out great. And hidden underneath right here is going to be a 2-burner electric radiant stovetop. Right above, looks like it's a brand new GE convection oven microwave, so not the original one. And down below, this does have a Fisher & Paykel drawer dishwasher. Pull out pantries on the top and the bottom, and the original Mana residential refrigerator with water and ice in the door. Now across from there, hello, is some more storage with pull-out drawers on it, And rather than using just that felt compartment carpet that a lot of manufacturers ended up using, Marathon does use their signature carpet right there. Now, moving a little bit further back, that's not a wall, that's not a mirror, but hello, that is one of my favorite features on these motor coaches, a power air-driven pocket door. Feels like you're on a spaceship. We'll go down the hallway to the bathroom here. It is a split bathroom. So we did walk past the shower here. It's a very large shower with a tiny little bit of a lip, maybe about 3 inches tall. So very easy to step into. Solid surface Corian shower has been sculpted down to the drain, so water should never pool anywhere. And of course, it's solid surface Corian on the walls, granite and metal tiles, and the accent tiling. And this does have that fantastic vent above that we'd already looked at. I know we always do this. I'm 6 foot tall, but it doesn't matter how tall you are because there's no crossbeam here. You don't have to worry about hitting your head on anything. There's a shower door. Definitely room for two fairly easily. You have a bench seat there. Even though this does have 2 marine style water heaters, they are also driven by the hydronic heat from the Webasto heater. So the 2 110 water heaters and the Webasto heat can keep up with demand pretty easily. Now this is not another floor to ceiling mirror. We'll open that up. We'll see our washer and dryer, high quality. I guess it's Asco from Sweden. Laundry center. And over here, not another mirror. It is another power door. Let's go ahead and do the water closet door. And we'll see what I was talking about with the split bathroom. So the shower's over here on one side of the hallway, and the water closet's over here. Now this is a Tecma macerating toilet, so not a royal flush. Has its own vanity sink hidden right in here. More of that laminate countertop. The stone on the walls. This is just a nice classic piece of wallpaper. The wall right here is not rotten. Nothing to see there. But storage hidden behind here. And this will be the vent for that cover that was above that I couldn't figure out on the roof what it was for. Now, as we leave the water closet right there back in the hallway, I do want to point out this is not a straight hallway parallel to the sidewalls. It comes back at an angle, so the back area right there does get hidden from the salon up front if that door is open. And it's just a little bit of an angle, and that's all it takes to turn this being a long hallway into 2 distinct rooms. Just a little bit of a cutback. I don't know why designers find that so hard. In the rest of the RV world. Very simple and very effective design feature. As we move further back, more mirrors because we have 2 power pocket doors to the main closet. This is definitely a walk-in closet. It could be its own bedroom. If you wanted to convert this into bunkhouse, you probably could, but you can see a solid metal closet rod above, a nice bank of drawers down below. This is heated and cooled so your clothing stays nice and comfortable. And as we exit the walk-in closet, we'll see a second vanity, a better countertop space, 3 medicine cabinets above. And what's not to like about lights that turn on automatically under the cabinet. Then we'll go past the next air pocket door into the bedroom where we'll move from tile back into carpet. Of course, I love carpet in the bedroom area. We'll find the second slide out. This is a king size bed. Now this does not lift up for storage. A lot of controls are underneath right there, but there is a very large drawer at the foot of the bed there. You have another Crestron controller. And if you're wondering what these are, those are all the thermostats that control the 4 heat pumps on the roof and the hydronic heating and baseboard heating that you'll find at the floor throughout the entire motor coach. These 2 switches right there will control the power Roman shades. Try to get some more light in here. And then hopefully we'll be able to see that the windows aren't fogged either. Right here is going to basically be the control center for the entire motor coach, the 2 inverter panels, low voltage circuit breakers, and then 110 circuit breakers will be located right there. Again, not hidden away in shame, but actually on display because, come on. They did a good job building these things in Oregon. It's almost like the builders there in Oregon know what they're doing. Right here's a cool little jump seat. So you can sit down right there. I guess put your shoes on if you wanted to. Of course, I don't have my shoes on. The bedroom TV is located right there. These little guys, just a temperature sensor so that this thermostat right there knows what the temperature really is. And I think this has been an upgraded Vizio TV for the bedroom. And at the end of the tour, we have some more power pocket doors. I like how they do this feature right here. So one door opens on the outside of the closet and one door opens inside the wall. Right back here, you have another set of dressers and a very large closet as an auxiliary closet with built-in shoe caddies. And this is where we're going to find all the entertainment system for the Crestron and the iPad integration. No, Marathon did hide their controls back here. I do like showing them if I can because that's just such a beautiful work of art too. Easy access and nothing but pride when you look at an installation like this. All right, well, thanks for joining me on the walkthrough of this 2007 Marathon bus conversion. Hello again. I was happy to bring you guys along for this. It's fun to share it with you. I don't know if the client that hired me to do the inspection is buying this or not. If you have any questions about it, I would say reach out to Steve. I think it's Arizona Luxury Coach here in Deer Valley, Arizona. I don't know anything else about this. Well, of course, sharing such luxury with everybody online and with the channel is fun. These videos do actually help me document for my clients that I am doing the work, what the coaches look like outside of the presentation from either the dealer, the wholesaler, the consignor, or the broker. So it's kind of a nice independent look. And this helps kind of prove that I guess I did my job. But of course I can't spend all my time doing this because I got to get across town again. As Deer Valley is very far away from my shop there in Apache Junction, Arizona. I do my absolute best to keep track of emails I do receive, and I try to answer them as soon as I can. I do get a lot of them, and unfortunately I've not been able to do as much work with everybody that's been emailing me as I possibly can. So please don't take it personally if I haven't responded or if I'm not able to help. I've just been running hectic the last 8 months, I feel like. I can't explain to you guys how much I appreciate you guys following me along on my journey. I would never have thought just 4 years ago we'd be looking at almost 80,000 subscribers on this channel. But I think a lot of it is just because these are beautiful coaches I get to share with you guys. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. All right, one last look here. Master lights. I guess I should turn that lamp off. And that's just the alarm because I had to test out the inverter and make sure the end of the plug wasn't broken. So we'll plug it back in. And look at that. It's already quiet again. Look at that. The sun's already back out again. So much for rain. Alright, just found a couple fans there. On my way out. That's John and Maria. I was just saying hi to them because they asked me to say hi to them. Bye, guys.